right. I think we might be live. We are officially live. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our last night of our virtual band orientation. I know this is the most exciting night for everybody because once we get through talking about everything, we are going to go right ahead and start talking about our show for the 2021 season. It's difficult to say. I'm going to switch over and show you guys our staff. So you should be able to see our fabulous staff that we've got here today. Of course, you know that I'm here. You can already hear me. You've got Mr. Miller. You've got Mr. Harkave, right? Did I say it right? I know. And I even asked
Harkave. Sorry, I had unmute. Harkave.
That's okay. And we've got Ron here as well. The first part of the evening, we are going to go over registration. So students, you guys were in the awesome virtual orientation last night where you got to meet some of the band students. We pulled in some of our awesome freshmen so that way you could maybe see some familiar faces and kind of see who continued with band in their high school career. There's a lot more out there. We couldn't fit them all in there. Otherwise, it would be a really long live stream and it would be really laggy too. So without further ado, I do want us to talk about our registration process. So if you guys will visit at the end, I'll put all these links in so you guys can check everything out. Registration is really important. We ask that all students register online so that way we can have all your contact information. Our fabulous band parents of the Raider Brigade send out a lot of really important information with that contact information. There is a registration fee that we ask students to pay as well. This covers a lot of things, so many things. Your banquet, we're at the end of the year, we're kind of thinking through banquet stuff. So that's something that it covers. It'll cover uniform cleanings. You'll get food at different points in times throughout the year. And there's so many things. There's insurance, different things that the band parents cover. Letting Jessie in. Hi, Jessie. We are live, hello. Jessie.
Are we live?
We are live.
Ooh, well, hello, everybody.
So yes, we're going to ask everybody to register. Sometimes it is a little bit confusing. Normally we get to do this in real life, and we have the joy of having our fabulous band parents help parents maybe get through the registration process. One of our wonderful band moms created a registration video for us to watch. So that way, if you have any confusions, if you're not sure how to do it, you can watch this video. We're going to watch it together now live, so that way everybody can see what we're dealing with here. Students, you are technologically savvy. You were born in this age where you don't know anything besides technology. So if your parents are having a hard time, you're going to watch this video because we're not going to get to it until the show reveal until after we watch this video, but then help them out if they're struggling with that, okay? Without further ado, I'm going to switch tabs over here. We are going to watch our orientation video. All right, let's enter full screen. Let's turn the volume off. Staff, if you could mute yourself, please, that'd be fabulous. Here we go.
This conference will now be recorded.
This video is meant to help you with registering your Toms River High School East student for the Toms River High School East Marching Raiders. To begin, ensure that you are on the 2021 registration screen. This is exactly what it should look like. Please note that along the left there is information. You may find some answers to some frequently asked questions amongst these different subject areas of membership fee breakdown, payment due date, student account information, and membership levels. You can open and read the information within each of these subjects by clicking the plus sign and minimize by clicking the minus sign. Please make sure that you're filling out at the very beginning information about the parent, first and last name, address. Please make sure that you enter your email address correctly and that you confirm it as well. Include a phone number. This is for the band directors to be able to quickly reach you. Your next section is a special skills and volunteer opportunities. This is an opportunity for you to let the Marching Raider Brigade know what kind of areas that you might be able to volunteer for. Local business connections, perhaps you're a business owner in Toms River or have local business connections. for volunteer opportunities or fundraising opportunities. We have a pit crew that helps build our props and move large instruments during the season. We have a group of water moms, which also includes dads or aunts and uncles, if you so choose, that help make sure that the students get the water that they need before performance and then also after performances. We have many opportunities to help run a fundraiser. This would not leave you all alone. You will always have help from the brigade, but we do always need parent volunteers to help put fundraisers together and be present while they're happening. We always need items donated to the band. Please feel free to check this off and you'll be contacted if you have any items that might be donated. Anything that could be used for props, or if you have instruments, anything along those lines. We always need sewing parents. This is very minimal and simple sewing, button sewing and such, to help get the kids ready with their uniforms before the season begins. And we also have a checkbox here if you are interested in joining the brigade board. Currently, we are looking for a recording secretary. Please make sure to check off if you would like to volunteer for any of those opportunities. The next section here is your student information. Please make sure that you check this box if this is your student's first year in the marching band. This doesn't necessarily mean that they're a freshman if your student is a sophomore or a junior or senior, but this is their first year in the marching band. It's very important that you check this off. This will ensure that your student gets a marching band polo. Their polos are worn sometimes when it's very warm out or if uniforms are not ready for wearing yet during performances, especially in the very beginning of the school year. Also, sometimes parades later on, such as the Memorial Day Parade. Please make sure that you fill out your student's full name. And this class of dropdown is the year that they're graduating. So if your student is a freshman, you would choose 2024, etc. Next important piece is the membership level. Your student can join the marching band as a competitive band member, or they can join as a PEP band member. A competition band member will participate in all areas of marching band. That means performing during the halftime show on the field, during every football game, as well as competing amongst other marching bands in the area, typically on Saturdays, but always on the weekends between September and November. Pep band is only parades and Friday night football games. Our competitive band students participate in all activities, and our pep band students participate in school-specific, meaning football games and parades where the school is being represented. Please make sure that you note your student's t-shirt size. It's very important. As part of their registration, they will receive a show shirt, as we call it. The show shirt changes every year and is in line with the theme of the show. And each student is required to wear this t-shirt underneath their uniform so that when they take their jackets off after they're done performing, they all have the same show t-shirt on. The next area is how you are going to pay for your registration, or pay half now and half by the July 1st deadline. You can pay here online using a credit card, or if you choose cash or check, the Visa or credit card option will go away, but you will still be required to provide cash or check to the marching band director or one of the brigade members by July 1st. Please make sure that you also note if you'd like to order an extra show shirt. We highly recommend ordering an extra show shirt for all our competitive band members. The reason that we recommend this so much is because typically we have a football game on Friday night, and then Saturday The kids are at the school practicing and then on to a competition on Saturday afternoon or evening. There's usually very little time to wash those shirts between Friday night football and Saturday competition. If the students have 2 show shirts, and that allows them the opportunity to not have to do wash on Friday night after football. You can choose to order an extra show shirt, and you also have the option to order a long sleeve extra show shirt. Sometimes this is really nice for the kids because as the fall goes on, it gets very cool. And especially on Friday nights when we know we'll be out in the evenings watching the football games and the kids are playing in the stands, having a long sleeve show shirt underneath their uniforms provides a layer of warmth. Long sleeves an extra $5 on top of the 16. The short sleeve is just the 16. Please make sure that you note what type of shirt you want if you do choose to order an extra show shirt at this time. If you choose not to order an extra show shirt here within registration and you change your mind, you can also order extra show shirts for your student as well as for the rest of the family through our shop. Your next section here is payment detail. Because I've chosen to pay online, I'm going to pay in full now. You also have an option to pay half, and then you can come back in and pay the other half. You can also pay the other half by cash or check to the band director or to the Marching Raider Brigade members, again, by July 1st deadline. If you choose to pay in full now, it's going to give you your price here. Please note that if I change this, it changes it to $75 as half. If I had ordered an extra show shirt, the price would also be included here. See the change? If I added a long sleeve, it would again add $5 more. At the bottom, it gives you your total due, and that's all done. So now you're going to click your register now and be taken to the payment page. Please make sure that you understand that if you're paying by credit card through our website, it's fully secure, and you're going to be directed to the payment page run by the program that we use, which is called Stripe. So I'm going to click register now. And note that in the right-hand corner, in the left-hand corner, it took me to Stripe, and now it says Toms River East Band Brigade. I'm in test mode to show you this, so this will look just a touch different, but your total due here will be the same total that was due on the previous page. Please make sure that you include an email. This is where you'll receive your receipt. Your card information. And of course, your security card, or your CVV number on the back of your card, the correct name on your card, and of course, your zip code. Once you're done, click the Secured Pay button. It will process. And once it's completed, you will receive an email with a note showing that you paid and how much was paid. And you will also receive an email from the Raider Brigade showing that you have registered your student. Your completion page will look like this. This is how you will know that you're officially done. Welcome to the registration. Thank you for registering for 2021 Toms River East Marching Raider Band season. All your important information has been sent to your email, so be on the lookout. And as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to any of the brigade board members. We are a wealth of information, and we are always happy to help. Thank you very much.
All right. switch back over to our Google Meets. Yes, Mr. Miller is clapping. Thank you, Mrs. Campbell, for making that video. It was very thorough. And as she mentioned, if you guys have any issues with registration, please reach out. We're here to help. Every student will need to register, and there's a ton of different things that money goes towards. And if you don't register, you don't get to participate in those things, which is a huge bummer. So please make sure you get that done before July 1st, preferably. The next portion of the evening is the much awaited show reveal. So Mr. Miller, this is his first year. I've passed over the reins. This is his first year making the show reveal video. Woo! And we are in just a moment going to switch screens again, and we're going to take a look at the show reveal. Does anybody want to talk about anything else first, though? Like the weather or anything fun like that to draw out the suspense? Anybody got a drum?
There is a lot of pollen out there, and I'm allergic, and my eyes are itchy.
I agree.
I very much relate to that right now.
Yep, I second
Very
that.
itchy.
It's true. I took Zoe on a
It's
walk.
the worst time for that too, because you'll be walking around the store and you'll get like a pollen sneeze, and everyone around you will be like looking at you, and you're like, "No, I swear it's just allergies."
It's like a train of sneezing.
Train.
I see what you did there.
Train.
Choo choo.
Ooh, actually, important fact. You just got props in the comment section, Ron.
Did I?
Yes, for that fabulous joke. Both of these videos will be shared later on in the comment section. So there will be links that will be available. So that way, if you need to revisit that my apologies, the registration video, you can revisit that video without having to go through the entire live stream. And you should be able to see it a little bit better because you'll have that link to the direct video instead of watching that through the live stream. So if there's any part that you're struggling to see, if you're watching this on your phone, or if you want to kind of go back and refer to something rather than have to watch the entire live stream, in the comment section, that video will be available. And we'll also have the show reveal video in there as well. I think we're ready. What do you guys think?
Trains.
Here we
That's all I
go.
have to say.
Your 2020-21 show theme. Your video reveal. That's not loading. Give it a second. It's more suspense.
Yeah, building more suspense. Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Buffering.
Pause.
Our
You
show,
know
our show is
why
called Buffering.
it's not loading? Because I didn't hit play. So judging from the comment section, it seems like you guys are psyched about this. We are just as psyched as you guys are, because I think that this is going to be an awesome show, and it's going to be an awesome show for the group of kids that is going to make up this band program. First, I want to clarify some of those hints. So as you guys know, there is an offering table and there is food on the offering table. So all of you guys that were upset about the Thanksgiving throw in there, it was the food for the offering table. There was a picture of Zoe posing next to what was cocoa beans. So we are going to very loosely incorporate the story of Coco into our marching band show. Depending upon the way that the summer goes, will be depending upon how loosely Coco is incorporated. But there are, whether or not Coco is super incorporated in there because coronavirus allows it or not, it's awesome music. It's an awesome show theme without the Coco aspect. So that was the cocoa bean. And then what else was there? The bridge, because they have the bridge over to visit their loved ones. So are there any other hints that I'm forgetting, guys? To help explain?
Technically trains.
Did you do the red hoodie?
Oh, yes, the red
Oh,
hoodie.
yeah.
Yes, thank you, Jesse. There was also a picture of Zoe in the red hoodie because Coco, the character of Miguel in Coco, wears that red hoodie. So there are cool solo opportunities that'll take place throughout this show. The music itself is really awesome, but unfortunately you're going to have to wait for another moment. As you guys know, yesterday's student virtual orientation was taken down due to copyright violations. And if we play the music for you right now over YouTube Live, that is a copyright violation. So we're not going to play the music for you guys right now. I agree, Ron. 2 thumbs down, actually. But the music is awesome. There are plenty of solo opportunities. I know Jesse has done a lot of work figuring out what the guard is going to be wearing and the different pieces of equipment that the guard will have, and it's super exciting. So hopefully you guys are just as excited as we are, because this is going to be an awesome year. Awesome. Mr. Miller, have anything to add?
Just that we're going to use a lot of ethnic percussion and instruments, and we need a lot of percussionists. So I'm really excited to bring out a bunch of ethnic percussion instruments outside the walls and onto the field. That's going to be a great time. Really excited for that. Yeah, it was a lot of fun making that video too.
And it will be up in the comments section for you guys to take a look at as well. So I think that we are good. Is there anything else that I'm forgetting, staff? No. All right. So thank you for joining our first ever and hopefully last virtual band orientation. Yeah, it would be great to have this in person next year. Hopefully you guys, thank you actually, because you guys did all deal with us in some of our technology issues. Luckily, there were no technology issues tonight. We got to see the show reveal. I'm glad to see that you guys are as psyched as we are about this show, because it's going to be awesome. I'm so excited to come back and see you guys perform this, because I know so many of you guys are going to rock this. So if you know of people that are interested in doing band and they didn't actually get to watch the orientation, I know that with incoming freshmen, it's a little bit difficult to get the word out. So if you have any younger siblings or younger neighbors who you know are in the band program, share these links with them. Talk to them about band. This is a weird time because we've got a huge amount of freshmen signed up for band next year, but we can't really tell if they're watching these videos or not, or if they're getting this information. So if you know any incoming freshmen, please reach out to them. If you're somebody that's in the academy, we do have some students from Intermediate North and Intermediate South that have signed up for band. So if you are somebody from Intermediate North or Intermediate South, reach out to some people that are the grade younger than you or a couple years younger than you. Reach out to them, get them this information, so that way when we're able to rehearse in person, we can get started. And I want to end with you guys on a bright note. The governor did release today that non-contact sports are going to be allowed to practice, I almost said rehearse, practice this summer. So for us, Mr. Miller and I were talking, we kind of feel like that's a really good sign because we are a non-contact activity or something that takes place outside. So I think that that's something that is really positive for us in getting started and making sure that we can get you guys ready to go for the fall competitive season. All right. Thank you, like I said, for tuning in. We're super excited for next season. I'm super excited to come back and watch you guys kick some butt. And like I said, the links will be posted in the comment section of this video once I post it up on the YouTube channel. All right. Have a great night. Everybody stay safe. Enjoy the beautiful weather this weekend. It's going to be like summer outside. So get outside, enjoy some sun, hydrate, put on sunscreen. Don't get sunburned. I don't want to see anybody in Google Meets all sunburned on Monday.